It is what we're doing.
Right. Okay. All in favor signify,
We're adding to the budget, is what we're doing. Instead of him coming to us, I believe that's what you're saying, Sheriff, the commission.
Yeah, we're just taking those and adding those into those line items. That's basically what we're amending it. Yes, sir.
okay. All right, any more discussion?
And this is money that he is receiving for, this is
Right.
not, this is money
It's
he's
not
receiving for
from the
damaged
other fund
vehicles.
No.
Like you
Yeah.
thought.
I'm
No, sir.
sorry. I knew better. I'm sorry. Been a long day. All right, any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
Mr. Chairman, can I go back and
Please.
clear up something?
Yes.
I said that the sheriff had lost, I think, 28 or 29 deputies in the last 19 months. That is incorrect. He's lost employees,
Right.
jailers,
Employees total,
deputies,
right.
and everything
Okay.
in the last 18 months.
That's correct.
Thank you, Mr. Sheriff.
Thank you,
hard on
Sheriff.
them, Sheriff.
All right, I don't,
Quit being so hard on them.
okay, we have Gerald Arrington. Gerald is our Parks and Recreation Director.
Good evening.
Evening.
I've got a part-time position open at Manuka Park. I request permission to fill it through an emergency hire.
So move.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
I'd also like to request a $1,000 line item transfer from 57,200,470 to 57,200,253.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Gerald.
Thank you.
All right, I think we're on to commissioner reports. I'll lead off. The only thing that I have is that I would like for us to agree upon a date for a work session in July to be centered around road planning, financial accounts, and the CGI, which is the video service that Ms. Sylvia wants to show us a demo of what's being offered to other counties. And I had proposed July 2nd. Jimmy says he has a conflict with July 2nd.
I'll be out of town.
But we can reschedule to a date later in July. Well, that's what we were worried about when we
Yeah.
brought this up.
Mr. Chairman, when you're looking at your calendar, I will be out from the 11th to the 1st of August. I'll be in Canada.
Okay. We're going, that leaves us with the 2nd, the 16th, or go into August, and we could do it on the 6th of August. Do y'all want to put this discussion off that long, or? I
Are we
think-
gonna be pushing it close to budget time?
I don't know that these are budgetary, yes. We're gonna start having budget meetings in
What about,
1st of August, yeah, so
what about the,
what if we
I'm
do it on a different day? When
me see.
you be gone the whole week of the 4th?
I'm leaving on Sunday and coming back on Saturday.
I'll be gone from the 5th to the 13th.
So,
Mr. Chairman, is there any reason we can't do this on the weekend? Just a day.
about June 6th.
June.
That's a Sunday.
Can you do a weekend?
So,
Yeah. Where we at?
July, we're looking at July.
Yeah, let's don't do June 6th.
The only thing about Sunday
It was a
is
good
that
meeting.
I'm not
we're
gonna conduct
requiring
business.
Sylvia or
Sunday.
Makisha to come in on a weekend,
No,
and that's not really fair
I
to
meant,
them.
I understand.
July, August.
oh, June 6th. Today's the,
And some of these work sessions, we're probably gonna need some third-party people to come in, like Mr. Funderburk, to talk to us, especially about this road.
Yeah, it's
Some of
going
the
to be during the
initial
week.
stuff, we don't.
what about the 15th,
You were-
22nd, 29th, anywhere in there?
Steve, you said you'd be gone to August 1st?
Yes.
We're in June, right?
July.
I'm still in July. Okay.
Of August?
What is it?
I'll be gone.
I'll be gone too. I'm saying June.
Can we
what
back it up
date
this
is
month?
the date?
Yeah, this month, yeah,
17th to 24th is the next two available on Mondays.
Is there any
Anybody?
reason we can't back it up in this month? Anybody got any conflict?
I don't.
I could do it on the 17th. I'm gone the 18th through the 25th on vacation.
Right, 17th seems good to me.
17th's fine for me.
17th I can do.
All right, so let's have a work session on the 17th.
From what time?
Could we do 5:30? Is that too early for any of y'all?
We need to.
Greg, can you
I'm
do
good,
about
yeah.
5:30?
Talking about 4 hours.
the 17th.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's plan a work session on June 17th at 5:30. Y'all got that?
Yes, sir.
I don't wear my work clothes.
That's fine.
I'm gonna wear mine
Let's do a
too.
work session.
Okay.
All right, Commissioner Mims,
We handled this. did we
your
not?
handle,
Mhm.
okay?
Unless I need to close the public hearing.
Well, he has the resolution he read into the minutes.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to have, yeah,
Yeah,
because
we'll
we're
do-
changing.
Yeah, yeah.
I make a
You're right.
resolution, we have a work session on June the 17th at 5:30.
I second that motion.
Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, do we need to close the public meeting for the
Public hearing.
CDBG? We opened it, but we never officially closed it.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you didn't officially close it. You passed the resolution, but you didn't close the public.
okay.
I
Let's
make a
do,
motion, we close the public hearing on the CDBG.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner Caton.
All right, I'd like to make a motion that we start the process of doing get a resolution to honor the late Representative Jimmy Martin with a resolution, and I would like to ask that Joseph and I work on that.
So moved.
Okay.
I mean, I made it, I just need a second.
I'm sorry, second, sorry.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further
He
discussion?
was looking at me, I said, he's going to make a resolution.
Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You want to introduce your concept, or wait till the work session?
That's the work session, yeah, that, I was not,
Okay.
I wasn't going.
All right, I knew you weren't
I'm
gonna
sorry,
ask
I
for-
put it on both, but I
Okay.
didn't mean to.
Okay. All right, Commissioner Hardy?
We discussed the bonds for the roads already. Mr. Funderburk done us a brief, a brief report on roads. So, and then, the DHR, we discussed that in the work session. We're gonna talk about it further in a more future in the work session, so we don't need to take no action or anything like
Okay.
that.
That's gonna be a big deal, y'all.
It is.
There's a lot of people that want that building, and they have legitimate reasons for needing it. And at the end of the day, we get paid to make hard decisions, and that's gonna be a hard decision.
I tell you, the presentation they give those good.
It's a
Yes, I
good
mean,
pro-
I
they
don't,
got-
I don't see, I haven't heard anybody, and I'm sure they're gonna come out now that we discuss it.
I'm
but
sure.
I don't know. Anyhow, moving right along.
It looked good. Okay. Am I missing anybody, or are we finished with commissioner reports? I don't see.
I got
any.
some.
Steve.
Office
I'm
chair.
sorry.
Langston.
I'm
You
overlooking.
gotta get some chairs.
Oh,
Put some chairs over for the elder.
I would like to let our
Steve's gonna be
engineer
using them.
remove 4 damaged chairs at the tag office and replace with 4 more and add an additional 2 to give us a total of 6.
So move.
And okay. We have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
You
Floor is
done what
open
I
for
done,
discussion.
Jimmy?
I know.
Where are they coming from?
Tony's office.
Tony's office donate.
Okay.
Thank you,
And
Tony.
you're gonna replace those with a line item you already have in your budget? Okay, great. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. All right, now we're on to the administrative reports. Ms.
Craig.
Sylvia Singleton, we're getting close.
Awesome.
I'd like to request a resolution to pay an excess bid redemption. All the paperwork is in order, and the amount is $5,214.27.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
I'd like to request a resolution to purchase an ad for the Peach Jam Jubilee, and they begin at $100.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
Yeah, just one question. Miss Sylvia, what is the range of the ads? Because if we're gonna do it for the commission, this is the Chilton County Peach Jam. We wanna represent the commission and the county sort of support. Yeah, we don't want one that says,
Miniature.
cheapo writes check. No, we don't wanna do that.
Well, I had it in here. Please bear with me.
It'll be the last page
Okay.
you find.
Bronze level is $100. Silver level is $300. Gold level is $500. Platinum level is $1,000, and Premier is $5,000.
We better stay with one first.
How much is a page ad? I think that's more or less what you
Yes,
asking
sir.
for.
Yeah, Joe.
It really,
Won't
Yeah.
get bronze or gold.
well, the bronze level, of course, you get your recognition in the print advertising, but you get a sign displayed at the Peach Jam. The silver level, you get 2 T-shirts and 1 free booth space.
No, well,
Partridge in a
Bronze.
pear
we just wanna
shade.
get in the magazine. Is this the magazine or?
$100, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Get my
It says
hair in.
Premier, Platinum, Gold, and Silver advertising
just-
levels. Also receive name recognition on radio, Facebook, banners, and publication. The size and number of name recognitions vary with level of advertising.
Yeah. Yeah, we could amend the motion to spin up to the cost of a one-page ad and let you figure it out. As advice from our attorney.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we have that in resolution.
Yeah.
Got a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
Request a resolution to purchase the scanner for the front entrance. The circuit judge's office offered to pay $14,772.67 and asked that the commission pay $7,386.33.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. And where would those funds come from? What account?
Capital improvements.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second, and that would come from the capital improvements. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
I request a resolution to cancel our Visa cards.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
This one I have to read.
All right, we have next on Miss Sylvia's agenda, and I'm gonna step in a minute. We have the resolution that formalizes the local 1 cent sales tax countywide with all of the other provisions. And I would like to ask that someone offer a resolution to suspend the meeting rules so that this resolution doesn't have to be read into the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
So we have a motion and a second to suspend the meeting rules. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Now I would ask for a resolution that we adopt the resolution finalizing the new sales tax, let's say it that way.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Now, points of order. It has come to my attention that this law cannot go into effect until to the first day of the month after 60 days. That doesn't make sense, but after the governor signs it, it's the first day of the month after 60 days. So that would make tax collections begin on September 1. We had originally thought that those would begin on July 1, but because of the law, am I wrong?
I need to make one clarification.
Okay.
The law is in effect. It's the collection of
Collection.
the tax that's delayed the 60 days. The law is already in effect. So your resolution will be certified by the county administrator. We will forward that to the Alabama Department of Revenue. That has to lay with them 60 days before the collection of the tax actually starts. So it'll start September 1. The first taxes will actually be remitted after the payors make those payments October 20th, thereabout. So the taxes are collected somewhat in arrears, if you will. So a month will go by, they'll collect money, then they'll remit money. But they cannot start that till September 1st under Alabama code.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Did we vote on that? I'm
No,
sorry.
we-
I'm sorry, I got
We
sidetracked.
got,
All right.
we
Not on
have,
the
We have a
resolution.
motion and a resolution. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Yeah.
All opposed? Motion carries. Now, I don't know the answer to this, so I'm asking a question. How much trouble would it be to notify all the businesses who have business license in the county?
Well, the state should do that, shouldn't it not?
I would think that
Will
the
they?
State Department
Because
would
I've
handle that.
had two people call me today asking me about that, and, because they were panicking about how to get their system updated with the rates, and, they were thinking they were gonna have to,
State?
File online.
That's
it's-
right. State.
It'll keep them straight.
yeah,
Well,
but they've gotta make sure they're collecting before they file, though.
But the
That's-
state's, I'm sorry.
And they wanna know, how much to collect. And that's what I'm trying to head off, is them having a month worth of sales that they didn't collect the taxes on, and then have to pay those taxes out of their profit.
I'll look into it.
Can
but
you
I
look
think
into
if
that?
the State Department should notify those businesses,
Okay,
but if not, we'll look into notifying them ourselves.
okay. Well, we sell, and I've never had the state notify me of a sales tax change.
I have.
You have?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
They
so
send
maybe
you-
they
send you
do.
They send you a thing saying that the rate of the tax is changing, and I guess with the bill, the law on the bill, so.
Okay, all
I
right.
have, I don't know.
Makisha suggested we put it on our website
Yes.
as
I
well.
agree, I agree with that.
But I think the confusion is gonna be, if we're not careful, is the 2 cent a county. That's what we really gotta stay on top of, not just the statewide, countywide sales, additional sales tax.
Well, I think we posted a link to it, but there's a state website that you can put your address in, and it
Right.
tells you your tax liability at that
Right.
address. And if you use that, the businesses can acclimate.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but if you will, look into that, Ms.
That's a
Sylvia.
good point, 'cause we don't wanna have to have somebody coming back asking for forgiveness.
Okay? You're right.
We've
Better
had
than
that.
being judged.
We've had that. We've had that.
I
Amen.
request a
Amen.
resolution to contract with Elwood Staffing to use when needed, specifically at this point for janitorial services.
So moved.
So, second.
A motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Request a resolution to advertise alcohol license for Worthy Food Mart located at 52 County Road 105, Maplesville, 36750.
Okay, can I say something before we, I think we need to reword that,
Yeah.
Sylvia. I think what we're advertising for a public hearing, in order for us to vote to give them permission to, apply to the state for license. We don't grant them a license for this. The state grants them that license. And so we have a public hearing, whether we decide to give them that permission to do that, because,
Permission to advertise for public hearing.
yes, ma'am.
You better check on that store.
Well, the state will. I mean,
Oh,
when they
okay.
put in their license, the state will come out and check them out. The state will issue them license, not us.
Oh, okay, good.
But we will have a public hearing in conjunction with our next, meeting if they advertise for that hearing.
Yes.
But that, the burden on that advertising is on them, right?
Right.
Good.
Okay.
So moved.
So,
Did you already have a second?
so we have a motion and a second to allow Worthy Food
Oh,
Mart to advertise for a public hearing for an alcohol license.
Yes.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Back up. So I'm clear, we're not advertising to give them a license.
No.
We're allowing them to advertise.
Oh, and we're not
Yeah.
approving them a license.
No,
Okay.
then they'll come to our meeting.
All right,
But this is just to allow them to advertise for a meeting,
okay.
okay? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
Request a resolution for a budget work session for Friday, August the 2nd, from 12 to 4 p.m.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
And I think I took care of Tim's earlier
Okay,
for that.
so that should conclude your portion, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, we have an executive session on the agenda to discuss threatened litigation. Our attorney has prepared the proper paperwork.
Before we do that, can I say something
Please, sir.
before we go in executive session? Because are we going to come back, we're not going to vote on anything when we come back out?
We won't take any action, will we?
Okay.
We
No.
won't. This is just to update us on where we are.
Well, I just, I want to make a public announcement to my fellow commissioners that I have decided that I'm going to run for District 42 House of Representatives. And I just want to tell y'all, talk to Joseph about it, and I just want to make that announcement to all of y'all.
Thank you, Al.
And I'd also like to add that I will be entering my name also in the District 42 race for House of Representatives.
Y'all, run a clean race and don't let it interfere with your commission. I know you won't, but good luck to both of you. All right, so I need a motion to go into executive session.
I propose a resolution to go in executive session, and we come out, the meeting is adjourned. Is that correct?
That is correct. There will be no action. We have a motion and a second. I would like to add to that motion that we request for Makisha, Miss Sylvia, and Tony to be present in that session. All right. Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries.
As y'all know, I'm required to
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
place a
Appreciate it.
declaration
Be
as a
careful going
part of
back.
the record that as your attorney, that I have selected the choice of about